This is News Trail, your daily dose.
Welcome to News Trail. This Friday, 19th December 2025. I am Adetola Kayode. All 64 nominees for career and non-career ambassadorial positions have been confirmed by the Senate following the consideration of a report by the Committee on Foreign Affairs. The confirmation came after the committee chaired by Senator Sani Bello presented its report and recommendations adopted. However, during the session, Senator Sahabi Yo raised an objection drawing attention to the absence of any nominee from Zamfara State on the list. He urged that the president be notified of the omission. In response, Senate President Godswill Akpabio acknowledged the concern, explaining that the current list was not exhaustive. He assured lawmakers that he would raise the matter with the president. He further affirms that additional ambassadorial nominations are expected and that Zamfara State would not be excluded. President Bola Tinubu had on December 4 forwarded to the Senate a request for the confirmation of 65 ambassadorial nominees comprising 34 career ambassadors and 31 non-career ambassadors and high commissioners. The letter conveying the request was read on the floor of the Senate by the President of the Senate. The federal government has announced the reopening of the 47 Unity schools earlier shut down due to security concerns. The Federal Ministry of Education says it is committed to safeguarding students and ensuring the continuity of education, whilst assuring parents, guardians, and the general public that the safety, welfare, and well-being of students remain top priority. The ministry explained in the press release that government will continue to work closely with relevant security agencies to sustain stability and restore normalcy within school environments nationwide. The federal government had on November 21 ordered the immediate closure of 41 federal Unity colleges over rising security concerns. European Union Chief Antonio Costa has announced EU leaders' decision to strike a deal and give Ukraine a €19 billion loan after failing to agree on using frozen Russian assets. The agreement, which leaders say would meet Ukraine's military and economic needs for the next 2 years, came after more than a day of talks at a summit in Brussels. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky had urged leaders to use €200 billion of frozen Russian assets, but Belgium, where the vast bulk of the cash is held, demanded guarantees on sharing liability that proved too much for other countries. In another development, French President Emmanuel Macron said he believed it would be useful for Europe to engage with Russian President Vladimir Putin. EU leaders avoided chaos and division with their decision to provide Ukraine with a loan through borrowing cash rather than use frozen Russian assets. Belgian Prime Minister Bart De Wever said early on Friday. And that's it, a News Trail for today. Many thanks for connecting. Please do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, News Trail. And always remember, God is still good. He works everything for good. Have a fantastic weekend.